we can now actually make individual edits to, when you think of the DNA double helix, right? In those rungs of the ladder, those individuals are called nucleotides. We can change the letters. Like, that's how precise we can be. We can say at spot, 4,000,008, I need to change that letter. And so you change that letter. And then other times you actually synthesize big blocks of DNA. So when you notice that in the mammoth and in the Asian elephant, there's a difference. And if it's in these certain protein coding regions, in all these different regions of the genome that drive phenotypes or physical attributes, like the curved tusk, dome cranium, small ears, the subcutaneous fat layer, and then hair and coat color, you can actually then engineer that into the Asian elephant, right? Because you're only really looking at that 0.4% difference, right? It's still a lot of numbers, but you're only looking at that. And so the better you can be at software, and the better you can be using AI and computer models, the less edits you have to make, right? Because you're really just trying to target those core phenotypes.
Right. Are there specific genes that regulate size? Because they're larger
So mammoths were about the same size. They're a little bit bigger than Asian elephants, a little bit smaller than African elephants.
Oh, okay.
So there were 11, everyone argues over the definition of speciation because it's a stupid concept that humans made, not nature made. And so there were 11 different types of mammoths out there that evolved in different ways, and some of them were larger. But the woolly mammoth, the one that we were pursuing that has that woolly phenotype, it was about the size of an Asian elephant. But to your question on size, it's actually a cluster of genes. We're finding more and more about how different genes also map across all species as well.